Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Another victory, guys. Welcome to Barça Volume. Welcome to another post-game show. And welcome to another Victory Shades post-game show, I should say, as Barcelona takes care of business at Real Oviedo 3-1. And what a roller coaster of a night. Guys, so many things to say, but let's not sugarcoat it. Barcelona's first half. Right there. You can't really. I mean, you can't really say a lot of positive things about the first half. What can we say? Like within 6 minutes, this is what I'm gonna say. Within 6 minutes, we have given away four corner kicks to a newly promoted side. And we cannot be happy about that, guys. Come on. We cannot be happy about that. I was fuming from the very first couple of minutes. I'm like, 6 minutes? How are we giving away four corner kicks in 6 minutes? Right from the get-go, I was going to say, dude, it kind of feels like one of those nights where Barcelona may just freaking struggle all night. And all struggle all night, we did, because guess what? Joan Garcia made a horrendous mistake, and unfortunately, right, one of the best players up until this point for Barcelona makes a big horrendous mistake, and Alberto Reina pick up a bad pass from Joan Garcia from the middle of the field. All he has to do is clear the ball because he went up high way too much. All he has to do is clear that ball. You cannot give it in the middle of the field into no man's land. He was trying to give it to Casado. It was way too high. And I got my thoughts on Casado too. But guys, come on. Joan Garcia, that's a big mistake. He has to learn. Dude, he has to learn. You're at Barcelona now. Your eyeballs are on you, brother. Eyeballs are on you. You cannot make this mistake. From 24 yards out, it was a great shot, though. Nobody talked about it. Alberto Reina absolutely puts that ball where it needs to go. Otherwise, I've seen these mistakes happen all the time, and teams just don't capitalize on it. That's the only difference. But the only bright spark in that first half was Marcus Rashford. Active, dangerous, testing the keeper with three big chances. He could have had two goals easily in the first half, but he just kept getting saved. Give credit to Oviedo's goalkeeper that he kept them in it. He saved one from Ferran Torres in the first half as well. Meanwhile, Casado, man, he frustrated me tonight. Before I keep going on my good, the bad, and the ugly, I have to call out Casado in this intro because meanwhile, Casado kept losing balls. Gerard Martin kept wasting crosses into no man's land. Just kept putting the ball upfield and nobody was getting it. Oviedo was getting that ball back time and time again. I just feel like, dude, I have to just say, call it out like it is. Flick gambled today on some rotations. Let's not panic. Calma, okay? Let's not panic. Flick did rotated a lot of players today, and I will get to it. But look, he gambled, and it almost backfired because in that first half, we were losing 1-0. It was an uphill battle, right? But here's the story of the game, guys. Before I get to the chat, right? Here's the story of the game for me. Flick made some changes. Frankie comes into the game, and then everything flipped. It's like Pedri finally had his ally. Pedri was the only one holding it together, right together with Rashford, in my opinion. And everything just literally flipped after that. Eddie Garcia, right, scores the equalizer on Araujo's crosser. And boy, what a game from Araujo, okay? Spoiler alert, Araujo is my man of the match. Araujo is my man of the match. Credit where credit is due. If we're going to criticize Araujo every time he makes a mistake, credit where credit is due. Give my man his flowers. Araujo has to be the man of the match, dude. He has to. He has to be. Because look, that was a big cross from him into Ferran. Ferran kind of shoots it from behind, and then it was what? The keeper couldn't get to it, and then Eddie kind of followed through, and it hits the post, and then Eddie was right there for the rebound. And then what happened? I kept calling it on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I kept calling this. I said this. Get Lewandowski on the field. Get Lewandowski on the field. And as soon as he came in, guess what? Lewandowski, a stunning header. A stunning header of a perfect assist from Frankie de Jong. The two players that came in the second half, and finally, Ronald Araujo, the captain, seals it in. What a golazo header from a corner. That was the one after that. I think it was an 89th minute. It was a worldly cross from Rashford, right? His assist was amazing. And a header right there. Araujo participating in the second goal and in the third goal. He participated on two clutch goals for Barcelona tonight. And that was just an incredible. From down 0-1 to 3-1 up. From frustration to a statement comeback. This is a classic game. We could have just lost and dropped points last season. This was a classic game where last season we would have dropped points. And tonight, we're breaking it all down in just a couple of minutes. Then the mistakes, then the subs, the goals, and everything else in between. But Barcelona moves forward, and we're cutting all that difference right now with Real Madrid at the end of the day. And it wasn't perfect, guys. It was not perfect. By the way, shout out to the raids. I got my man Football Carnage. I got my man Barça Reacts with some raids. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for the raids. I really do appreciate it. But guys, are we not entertained? Please hit the like button. I got 128 people right now. I got 24 likes. Come on, guys. If you believe in this Barcelona is different than last year, you have to hit the like button because we came back. This was a tough game. Way tougher than I anticipated, to be honest with you. But big up Carnage, man. Carnage Ray says, Shades on for remontada against Oviedo. So let me give you a quick backstory, my friend. I don't put the shades on unless we win. So these are victory shades. It doesn't matter. It could be 5-1. It could be 2-1. It could be 1-0. These victory shades are going to be on no matter what because I call these victory shades. So no matter what game against who, I have to wear my victory shades. I have to do it. I'm sorry. But if you can just rewind this, and I did call Barca out for the first half. It was horrendous. It was just horrendous, bro. I unfortunately, but no. I want to get to the chat. I want to get to everyone, and thank you, Barca Reacts as well for being for the raid as well. I appreciate you. Now let me just say hi to everyone. And if you haven't subscribe to this channel, man. I really appreciate you guys subscribing. What's up, Only Barca? A win's a win. Exactly, dude. We have to be shameless. Look, Barca, when Real Madrid won against Mallorca, they were happy with that win. Because at the end of the day, 2 or 3 games later, we're not going to know. We're not going to know how we got these wins. We just have to stock the wins. Mr. Mango, Araujo did well. Araujo is the man of the match, brother. Araujo is the man of the match. Dennis Bruno, what is going on? Man, Casado was awful. We are going to talk about all the players, all the good, the bad, and the ugly, and all the player notes. So we're going to get to all the player notes as well. So, but good job for Barca. Yes, absolutely. I am. What's going on, Ria? How's it going? I'm just trying to say hi to everybody, and then we'll talk about the game in just a second. Very Madrid type win. You know what, man? I have to pinpoint this comment because this was a classic Real Madrid win where they don't play good, they don't play well, and then they get the victory, and it frustrates us because they didn't play well and they got the victory, man. That's the thing, man. What's going on, my guy? Thank you for the donation. Let that brother know. L hate watch. Football Carnage. Hey, watch, and he's a little salty, as you can tell, making fun of my victory shades, man. I don't care, man. I can be shameless today. Dude, I didn't want to tell you guys, but you know what? Tomorrow's my birthday. And you know what? It would have ruined my birthday losing against Oviedo today. And you know what? I am going to be shameless because we won today, baby. We collected 3 points. I don't care how we did it. The fact that we're just keeping neck and neck, and we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. We'll get into the meats and potatoes right now in just a second. And we're going to talk about how we looked, how we're doing, and what can we do better. going forward into into the future. But no, it's just I have to be shameless, to be honest with you. But let me see what the chat is saying, man. I'm really happy, guys. I'm really happy. Injury prone, inconsistent players. Favorite two genre of players. Yeah. So let's see. What's going on, Samir? FDJ has changed the game. The midfielder never doubted him. Dude, I've been praising De Jong for the longest time. And how beautiful was our game after we brought him in. It was just night and day, bro. And guys, I'm sorry if I missed some chats. Just chat again, because when I'm doing my intros, I can lose all the chats. OBS will kind of like push them aside. So if I haven't read your chat, it's because I don't see it on my thing. So I apologize if I don't show you. What is up, Jordan? It says playing on the right hand side instead of his usual left wing, and not playing with Balde, which means it doesn't get occupied and dangerous. So right now, I just want to say hi to everybody. So sorry if I don't read all the long text. Cardinal, it's a fake Madrid fans. Bro, this game was getting vibes of the Leganés game where we lost. But the second half, it was absolutely cooked. See, that's my point, man. That was my point. This was a Madrid-type win where we don't look good, we're losing, and then we win. Individual plays, and then we win. That's just how we do it, man. Sometimes it has to be that way. And in La Liga, it's a marathon, right? So we have to get them how we can. We just have to stock these wins, man. King Jr., I still think Madrid will win La Liga, though. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about that later, man. We can talk about La Liga and all that. That's a topic for another day. Second half, we gained our aura. Yeah, we did. We definitely did, man. 100%. And sorry if I'm not reading your chats, man. They just keep going away. Let's see. I got another chat. Let's see here. I think it was. I'm just trying to read also some members. We need to talk about Olmo and Casado, dude. We need to open this as soon as I'm talking about the lineup. Just bear with me for just a second. While you guys are doing that, please like this stream, because I got 41 likes and 170 people in this show. So guys, please help me out, help your brother out, and please like the video. If you're not gonna do it for the stream, do it for my birthday. So please do that. I would appreciate you if you do that for me. So thank you guys for all the support, man. I always appreciate it. What is up with Olmo, dude? Olmo today was horrible. And what did I say last time? Dude? All I need is an Olmo game just like we had in the game before last. Just give me a game where you're controlling the ball and you're looking up and you're going upfield, you're turning up and you're creating chances. I don't need you to score. I don't need you to give me an assist. But brother, for a minute there, it's like you forget how to play football, man. It's like he forgets how to play football. I don't get it. Give your prediction for Madrid versus Atletico too. Okay, so I will give my predictions in just a little bit. I just want to say hi to everyone. Chill, bro. We don't have Lamine, Balde, Gavi, and more. Yeah, so I will talk about these when we talk about the lineups. Right now, I'm just saying hi to everybody. I appreciate every single one of you. I truly do. So I appreciate it, man. So let me see. What else is good? Someone joining in the podcast, not in my post game shows. There's too much. I like to say hi to everybody. So I can't have guests on post game shows. Maybe I will do in the future if you guys really want the dynamic of that. Good game from Frankie. Yeah, good game from Frankie. Feliz cumpleaños. Thank you so much, Jordan. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. I see you, bro. I see you. I know you're on Barça Reacts all the time, and thank you for stopping by, bro. Did Olmo play today? No. He played, but he played horrendous, and it was better if he didn't play today. I'm just gonna put it to you like this. Guys, get the likes up on the show. Yeah, dude, guys, get the likes up, man. 180 people here and only 50 likes. That's literally not even half. Olmo is playing as an attacking midfielder in the team. He's looking very poor, bro. Very, very poor. Happy birthday, Blaze. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. You guys don't have to. Just hit the like for me, and that's your birthday wish for me, bro. FDJ has changed the game. The midfielder never doubted him. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Let's see. It's not a Madrid type one. It's not Madrid type 1. Madrid will get penalties. You get an applause for that, bro. You do. I like it. Casado, another flop performance. Casado and Gerard Martin were the worst players today, man. Tio is not shameless. We dominated in the second half. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I can see Bernal slowly taking Casado's place. Yeah, no, definitely, no. It's done, bro. It's done. I mean, Casado, I can't. From the very first few minutes, he was losing balls left and right, bro. I was really upset. I was really upset. Casado, Gerard Martin really hurt my eyes, dude. That you and me both, bro. You and me both. You and me both. So, guys, I'm gonna get to my lineup. I'm gonna get to the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let me see. I'm sorry if I haven't said hi to everybody. I need eye droplets. Exactly, man. Exactly. That we did, man. Watching these guys, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It says only us can play badly and score 4 goals. Second clickbait title. Wrong score. Wait, what? What's the wrong score? What? No, it's 3-1, right? Didn't was the score not 3-1? It says Real Oviedo 1, Barcelona 3. Did we win 5? Oh, no. You're talking about the title. Yeah. See, when I go live, I can't go back and edit, so I will do that after the show. But I know people who tune in, they already know what the score was. So you're talking about the title for the stream. Yeah, I probably should change that. Let me check. Let me check if I can do that as I'm doing this. The show. That way I can. That way people will know that I'm not. It says 1-0, right? Let me change that because that's pretty important. That's pretty important. Yeah. So see, the title has been changed now. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. Because that way the new people who are tuning in are gonna be like, what the hell? Why is it saying that we Barca lost? It's like clickbait. Felt like last season Leganes. Yeah, it felt like last season, except for now we didn't drop points. And we needed this win. We needed this win big time. Big times, dude. And I'm just happy we did it, man. What's up, Joe? How's it going, my guy? Happy early birthday, homie. Rashford is so good. He made Araujo go back to the world class. Dude, that is 100%, bro. 100%. Not just that, but remember, Araujo started the remontada with the 2-1. It was the pre-assist on that second goal. So for me, Araujo, man, that was my birthday wish. That was my birthday gift from Araujo to me. This win, it means the world to me, dude. It would have ruined my whole weekend if we would have lost today. I was so pissed in the first half, dude. I didn't know. This is why I don't do watch-alongs, by the way. I would have been pissed. I didn't want you guys to see me broke down like that, man. This is crazy, bro. I'm telling you guys, I would have just completely lost it, bro. Now let's talk about this game, guys. Let's talk about the nitty-gritty. Let's talk about the meats and potatoes. Let's get these guys. Let's talk about this game, man. Look, let me get my victory shade so I can read better. Look, man. All I'm gonna say, dude. The first couple of minutes were terrible. Were absolutely terrible. I felt like Barcelona could have done a much better. But dude, Hansi Flick, let's not panic because look, Hansi Flick rotated a lot of players today. Look, we had Eric Garcia on the right. We had we had Kubarsi. We had Araujo. That was another backfield too. So we're rotating a ton. Every single game, it seems like we're playing with a much different lineup as we normally do. And like I said, in the other game, it was literally in the last game, it was Eddie Garcia and Kubarsi, right? Those were the duo in the last game, and now we have Araujo, who actually to me had one of the better games. Look. He had the goal, and he got the pre-assist. In my opinion, that was amazing, dude. That was amazing to me. So let's just talk about the players, man. Let me see. What's going on, Matthew? How's it going, man? Thank you guys for stopping by. Hit the like button as you join into this post-game show. Keep a clean sheet against Oviedo for is and for everyone. Yeah, dude, look, man. I was literally fuming in the first half. And this is the reason why I'm going to tell you guys right now why I was fuming in that first half. I was fuming because Oviedo has scored 1 goal in the last 5 games. They played Real Madrid. They played Osasuna. They played Real Sociedad. They played a lot of bad teams, and they didn't get a goal against bad teams, bro. They didn't get goals against them, and now they scored a goal against Barca. And the only reason why they scored that goal, dude, the only reason that goal happened is because John Garcia makes a bad play on that one particular instance. Other than that, Barcelona was good on defense. It seems like they were attacking us, and we were absorbing all these attacks. We were defending it quite well. In my opinion, the defense was good. I will tell you my good, the bad, and the ugly, but all I know is we did play good enough in that second, and we did play good all throughout on defense. This was just a horrendous mistake. Other than that, they didn't get a goal. So to me, this was good. I'm not pleased. Today's performance was not good. We gave them so many chances. Yeah, I know. Everything we had gained as far as confidence with this defense, it seems like we gave it all the way against Oviedo, who is really a nearly pathetic side. I'm sorry to call it out. They only had one goal in the last 5 matches. Now they have 2 goals in the last 6 matches, and one of those 2 goals is against Barça. That goes to tell you how bad we were in this game particularly. And honestly, it all came down from what Hansi Flick wanted to do in this game, and it came down to Casado not being ready to play. And I'm sorry to call you out, bro, but you're not ready to play when you're losing 3 different ball possessions in the first 20 minutes of this game. We cannot afford to do that. We kept turning the ball over. And you know what? Gerard Martin had a great game up to this game. He had great performances up to this game. And you know what? He kept he kept doing this thing where dude, I'm like, brother, you keep trying to cross the ball onto the other side of the field, and you keep turning it over, man. How many times are you gonna do that before you actually going to connect with a teammate? You were not connecting with any teammate, and he did that. Like, I can probably count, maybe I will say I counted maybe 3 times where he's trying to cross the ball up the field, and he just turning the ball over every single time, turning the ball over. And I'm like, dude, how many times are you gonna do this? And I'm telling you the same thing about Casado. And to me, I mean, 6.4. I'm giving John Garcia a 6 out of 10 today, because look, this is Barcelona. Okay, you're not going to have a lot of work. You're not going to have a lot of chances to showcase what you can do. When you get them, you have to capitalize. And in that instance, he actually got out beautifully, got the ball back, very, very composed. And then what? He gave it the wrong pass. All he had to do is clear the ball or try to cross it into the other side of the field, see if Rashford can get there, see if Rafinha can get there, see if somebody can do that. But before I keep going, man, thank you so much, Rohin, for the super chat. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. What you think about Verval choosing Spurs versus Barca? What you think about Verval choosing Spurs over Barca? Look, I mean, I think some players are not built for the same pressure. You see what Nico Williams did? And you know what I call Nico Williams? I call him big fish in a small pond. Big fish in a small pond is what I call these players, because they don't want the high pressure. They don't want all the eyeballs on them, and they don't want the highest pressure in the world. Now, I don't have the context. I don't know if he'd rather live in that side of Europe. I don't know if he'd rather live in England than Barcelona. I don't know if it's a language thing. But in general things, for example, it's the same thing I think about Nico Williams. Nico Williams doesn't want to be a big fish in a big pond. He wants to be a big fish in a small pond in Athletic Club, and he can go F himself. Look, you can go fail with these bums and play with them if you want. But Barcelona, playing for Barcelona, Real Madrid, Liverpool isn't for everybody, and this is the highest pressure as people can have in any situation like that. In my opinion, that's what I will think thing. But thank you for that donation, man. I appreciate you very much. And by the way, guys, if anybody wants to become a member, I will be making content for my members exclusively. So if you guys want to become members, you can become members of this channel. There's a link. There's a comment down, a link in the comment box below. So if anybody wants to do that, by the way. So anyway, so as I was saying, so the midfield, I thought Pedri, Football Carnage put it on the chat. Do you guys think Pedri had a good game in the first half? And I said, you know what? It's a tricky. I said no because I didn't think it was because of Pedri. I think it was because of Casado. Casado was making Pedri look bad in the first half. As soon as Frankie came in the second half, the whole game changed in the second half, okay? Once Pedri was bouncing off of Frankie and Frankie was bouncing off of Pedri, the game was totally different at that point because you can see how he was gaining control. Look, the thing about Pedri is even when he has an okay game, he's still so vital to this team. Make no mistake about it. Let's say we bring Pedri out in the second half, okay? Because supposedly he's not having a good game, okay? Let's just say for the sake of argument that Pedri comes out on the second half. And at the beginning of the second half, he's not there. Do you feel as confident in that midfield, as confident on that attack if Pedri is not there, igniting the troops, moving the tempo, controlling the game? I don't at all, dude. Look how everything was coming through Pedri. He was going right, he was going left, spinning around, being patient, and that's all that matters when it comes to these games. Patience is so valuable that you cannot just sit it on the wayside and you can just say, oh, he didn't have an assist, oh, he didn't have a goal. No, but look, the other stuff that he does, people don't see it, man. People don't see it, man. I'm telling you. But no, man, let's see. So let's talk about the front four. Let's talk about our attack, man. The attack, in my opinion, it was horrible. It was horrible in the first half. Look, I kept screaming for Lewandowski, and there's some of you who like Twitter and don't follow me, because during the game I'm tweeting stuff or I'm retweeting stuff that I think is interesting, that I like, that I think that you should read, that you should be reading. Do it, because I'm always active on. And if you just want to reach out and say hi to me, send me a private message. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter. If you want to collaborate on this channel, follow me on Twitter. Anything you want to do with me, follow me on Twitter, man. What is going on, Richard, man? Thank you for the donation, brother. Have you noticed in the fight? Have you noticed that in fighting between End of Stream Dave and Football Carnage, LOA, your thoughts on it? Have you noticed the fighting between the End of Stream Dave? Yeah, I'm in the middle of that. I have been in the middle of that. I'm obviously on the chat because I'm a part of Football Chaos. I'm not gonna give you my personal opinion of the inside, right, of what's going on behind the scenes, because that's only for us to know, the people who are in the chat. But what I can tell you is they are fixing that, and I think it was blown out of proportion. I think Dave was a little upset that he was losing some subscribers, and he thought there were subscribers from Football Chaos trying to cancel him. So I think he panicked a little bit, and after he settled down, I think I saw a community post on his channel that the Galacticos podcast is back. So that's what I know. That's my 2 cents on it, and whatever else I read and whatever else was said, I don't want to share that. But what I can tell you is that things are getting in the right. Things are back to normal between them. There was never beef between them, and now I think the podcast will be back next week. From what I've heard, Galacticos podcast is back. So it's much ado about nothing. I think it just more. It was blown out of proportion, is what I should say. But no, man, I'm here to talk about the game, and let me do that because my front four. Okay, dude, guys, look, man. Olmo, I don't know what to make of Olmo, man. I'm frustrated with Olmo because, dude, one day you have a good game, you have a goal, you have an assist, and I'm like, dude, I don't even need you to give me the goals. I don't even need you to give me the assists. Dude, can you just give me those games where you're actually passing the ball around, and you're connecting with the front three, and you're that glue that's connecting everything together. And I'm like, man, let's go, man. That's what I want from Olmo. And then there's a game like today where, dude, it looks like you don't even know how to play football, man. You get pressure, you get pressed, and you panic around the ball, and you can't pass the ball around. You can't seem to find the lanes. At least last season, when he was playing, he was finding lanes. He was playing really well with his offense. And one of the reasons why we struggled in the first half, it was because Olmo was struggling. He just keeps stepping on the ball. He keeps losing the ball. I didn't like what he was doing, to be honest with you. So at the end of the day, like, dude, I cannot stress enough how much I'm frustrated with Olmo, because I know the ceiling that he has, and the fact that he doesn't give me what I need to see from him is so frustrating. Because look, we don't have another 10. We have Dro, but I don't think Dro is ready right now. So let me go back to the grades, because I'm losing track of myself. So look, John Garcia, it's a 4. It's a 6. It's a 6 out of 10. Dude, I'm giving Eric Garcia for starting the remontada, scoring that one goal, and he was actually the man of the match. The official man of the match was Eric Garcia. I'm giving Eric Garcia a 9 out of 10 because he played well on his side, playing for Koundé on that side. And not only that, but he was actually the one who scored the first goal. I thought he was good. Now, I'm giving Araujo a 9 out of 10. Araujo is my official man of the match. Let me know what you think in the chat, what you think about my man of the match, because look, he started the Garcia's goal. It was through his side. He was literally doing the left winger role, where he's just crossing on that ball, finds Ferran Torres, and then there's a rebound, and then Eric finds it. That's a goal. That's Araujo. Then Araujo scores the third goal. Then that's another good thing for him. So I'm giving him the man of the match. Now, Kubarsi had a very solid game, in my opinion. I think he was very good, but not, it was solid. I'm gonna give him a 7.5. I've actually agreed with the scoreboard I given him. Now, Gerard Martin, man, 7.5 for what, man? 7.5 for what? Dude, this guy right here, look, man. Look, this guy right here. Hassan was eating him alive the whole game. Even in the second half too. It was just always going around him and getting those crosses in and getting those diagonals in. Dude, I hated that. I'm giving Gerard Martin a 6 out of 10. Same score as Joan Garcia, because I don't like it. I didn't like it. I'm giving Pedri gets an 8. Pedri gets an 8. Like I already explained Pedri. Now Casado, man. Casado gets a 5. I'm giving Casado. They gave him a 7.0. Dude, I'm giving you a 5. You're not going to get enough chances to... Hey, guys, please hit the like button. There's 75 likes right now. 160 people here. Come on, guys. Get these likes up. So, look, Casado, man, I already explained Casado for me. But, look, you're not going to get a ton of chances to play here. And you do that, man, against Oviedo, bro. Against Oviedo, man. Come on. This is a relegated side that just got promoted. Only has one goal. And we freaking were losing this game in the first half. And in part was for players were not playing up to their level. And Casado was at the front lines of that. He's a 5 out of 10 for me. Now, Olmo, dude. I'm giving Olmo a 6 out of 10. I'm giving it almost 6 out of 10. I'm sorry. He didn't play. That's not good enough. And I'm an Olmo defender. I have a soft spot for Olmo. This is why I'm more frustrated with him. Now, let me talk about Rafinha, because I think Rafinha didn't have a good game today. I mean, in the first half, you know what I was thinking, man? You know what I was thinking? In that first half, dude. All I was thinking in the first half was like, dude, where is the difference maker? Who is the difference maker? Who is going to do something about it? We are losing. We are losing the game. Who is going to do something about it? And nobody seemed that was doing nothing about it. This is a game where we miss Lamine Yamal in the first half. We miss Alejandro Balde in the first half. We didn't have a juice. We didn't have a difference maker. This is what Real Madrid can do really well. When Real Madrid is not playing well, they have the difference makers who are going to show up and show out and ball out. And that's how they can just steamroll through these teams in an effortless way. because they have so many difference makers that can do these things, and then you just can't. You just can't, man. Rafinha didn't give me anything in that first half. And then in the second half, he was very wasteful too. And he had a few chances in the second half, and nothing was really close. He had one shot to the post, right? That was just wide. It was unlucky. Unfortunately, we needed that goal too. This is why it was frustrating that we were losing, because Barcelona can very easily be up 3-0 in the first half, and it was instead 1-0 Real Oviedo, because it's not about how many chances you create, it's about how many goals you score. And at the end of the day, that's just how it is. So Rafinha for me is on the bad list today. I'm giving Rafinha 6 out of 10 too. I'm giving a lot of bad grades, man. I'm grumpy old cousin today. I'm grumpy old teacher today. I mean, I'm giving a lot of bad grades, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm giving a lot of bad grades today. We have to call it out like we see it, man. When we have a bad performance, we'll take the victory. We'll move on. We learn. But I'm not going to panic. We made some rotations, and I'm going to talk about those rotations as soon as I'm done with the lineup. But I will get to it. But I'm not panicking because we made rotations, right? It's not our starting 11 that struggled in this game. So then I'm going to give Ferran Torres today. I'm giving Ferran Torres 6 out of 10 too, man. I'm telling you. I'm grumpy uncle today. I'm grumpy unc. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dude. I want to give better grades. I want to give players a much better grade. I want to see our players do good. If they do good, that means I'm doing good, and that means you guys are happy. That means I'm happy. That means you're happy. That means we're all happy, right? So Ferran Torres is in a bad list. I'm happy that Flick didn't sub him out because we needed a goal. So we need a striker together with Lewandowski. So I'm okay with that. I don't think Rafinha was too happy to get him subbed off. But look, Flick was right. As soon as Rafinha came out, Rashford went to the right, Ferran kept on the left, and guess what? The game flipped. It turned around. And give Hansi Flick credit for doing that. He's not afraid to do that. And now let's talk about who I thought it was one of the better players of the night, and I saved the best for last. And that was Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, the entire match, showed me something today. And boy, is he picking up form. Amazing game from the beginning of this game. He kept running, making runs, making shots. He had one shot where I'm like, dude, how did this goalkeeper, what's his name, Scandal, how did Scandal stop that? Because that was an amazing shot, and he stopped it, dude. I'm like, dude, how did he stop that? He ran back, and he tracked it, and he did stop it, dude. But I can't believe. But it was Rashford doing that. Then Rashford had another two shots. One of them was saved, went into a corner. The other one was just wide. I think it was just in the first half. The only thing we had to show for it was Marcus Rashford. So I am happy that we got him, and we got him for games like this when we're struggling and we need someone to kind of be that difference maker. And this is why I'm giving Rafinha a bad grade, because why is Rafinha not showing me what Rashford is showing me, for example? That means he's not having his way. He's not getting those dribbles. He's not beating those one-on-ones. So I got to put him on my bad list. And now Rashford goes to my good list with that goal, absolutely. We got it. And I'm sorry, with that assist that he had off the corner kick, I'm going to give it to him. I was actually unlucky that he didn't score as well with those chances that he had. And he was just the difference maker for us in the first half, and in the second half he had a good one too. So I am giving him that. So now I want to talk about, before I get to my good, the bad, and the ugly, and I will get to the chat. So guys, while you're doing that, please like this video, man. Like this stream. 82. I need to get to 100 before the end of the show. So do it for my birthday, guys. Do it for that. If you're not going to do it for Barça, if you're not going to do it for this win, do it for me, bro. Do it for me. So now I need to talk about these substitutions, man. Thank you, Hansi Flick. I know we rotated, and I know we rotated in this game. So let's talk about it, because as soon as Frankie came on in the second half, what happened, right? 8.1 performance. I am giving Frankie de Jong, got the assist today. I'm giving Frankie a 9 out of 10 today, because he was rested, which is why we struggled. And as soon as he came back, I can see I can see that it was because of Frankie changed the game. As soon as Frankie was together with Pedri, it was like a match made in heaven. It was a thing of beauty. Our midfield was back. Our midfield was absolutely back. So let me take a look at this poll. Are you guys happy with today's performance? 51% of you said yes. 49% of you says no. So it's a close race. It's a close race. So Frankie gets on my good list today. I think Frankie was absolutely beautiful. I am giving him a 9 out of 10. El Chavo says he's giving him an 8 out of 10. That's good. I'm still happy with an 8 out of 10. Footmob says 8.1. I said 9.0 because what he showed. Because what I see. I have eyes. I'm looking at my team play in the second half when Frankie comes in and Pedri, dude, they bounce off each other. The only knock on Frankie is he had a few chances where I'm like, Frankie, just shoot the ball, bro. You can shoot it. It's okay to shoot the ball. You can do it, bro. He doesn't like taking shots for whatever reason, man. Now, let's talk about Lewandowski because Lewandowski, man, oh my God, he's on a mission, my guy. Freaking Lewandowski, dude. Fuck, man. Dude, what a golazo. What a freaking header, dude. I freaking lost it, dude. I'm so happy for him. He hasn't been playing consistently. I don't know if the legs are there anymore. Ferran can sacrifice, can play for the team much more, can press, can do all those things, but he can't do these type of headers. And that beautiful pass that Frankie puts up there, the way he headers that's world class. Those goals he scored against Valencia, world class, dude. Every goal from Lewandowski, dude, has been a thing of beauty, man. I am giving Lewandowski an 8 out of 10. Lewandowski gets an 8 out of 10 tonight. Because, dude, how important is that goal, though? If that goal doesn't happen, then we're biting our nails to the freaking meat, to the skin, bro. I'm biting my nails all the way down to the skin if he doesn't score that. And I'm waiting for Barça to pull the remontada until the end of the game. And I can't have that. So I'm giving Lewandowski a lot of credit because of that. So now, let's give Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé came in the second half in the 75 minute. I thought he was okay. He's getting a 6.1. Andreas Christensen also came into the game in the 76 minute. Marc Bernal once again in the 89th minute. I was happy to see Marc Bernal. Weren't you guys happy to see Marc Bernal? Come on, guys. Come on. Let's give it out for Marc Bernal. So I'm going to get to the chat, and then I'll get to my good, the bad, and the ugly, and we'll get out of here, and I'll let you guys go watch those video reactions you guys probably like to see from your favorite Barca content creators. So let's take a look at it, man. Theo, what's going on? My prediction before Barcelona was +6 goals for Barca, but unfortunately, the boys couldn't score that many goals. I hope they can score more subsequently. Yeah, me too. Let's see. What's up, Kevin? How would you line up against Real Madrid when everyone is healthy? Well, bro, I'll give it to you right now. Look, John Garcia, I'm giving the start to Koundé on the right. I'm starting with, I'm definitely, dude, I'm just going to tell you, after what Araujo did today, I won Araujo, bang, bang, Mbappe. I'm starting with Araujo and Cubarsí in this game. And of course, Alejandro Balde will be back for this game. Unfortunately for you guys, he's coming, baby. He's coming for y'all. He's coming. He scored against you. Remember last time he scored against you guys. Balde, Frankie, Pedri. Dude, Lamine Yamal. Shit, man. I'm starting Ferran and playing Lewandowski in the second half, and I'm gonna go with Rafinha on the left, dude. That means Rashford is benched, man. Damn it, man. I don't even know what to do, man. That's future guys' problem, man. Let's see. What are you guys are saying though? Let's see. Conceding the trash team that Oviedo is, we struggle big time. I'm giving a team performance a 6 out of 10 max. Maybe even 5. I'm going to get to my good, the bad, and the ugly. And as a whole, I will give a grade as well. I'll do it in just a second, bro. I'll do it in just a second. Let's say, who's your 10? Oh, yeah. I forgot. Who's my 10? Yeah, I has to start. It has to be Olmo. It's the best I got, dude. He's the best I got. One day he has to play. One day he plays good. One day he plays bad. I have to gamble, and hopefully he plays good that day. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't have Fermin right now, so it has to be Olmo. I know what I have to say, you know. Send Olmo to Manchester City, dude. dude. Danny Olmo, low key, he's getting into my he's getting into my sell list of the videos that I make on the off season. He's going to be on my sell list. How would you line up against Real Madrid? I already answered that. Olmo should go to Spurs. Me too, man. I'm getting to that point too. Olmo lost the ball so many times, dude. I'm so freaking fuming, dude. Dude, if Fermin is healthy, by all means, let's get Fermin on the field, bro. I don't want any more. I don't want any more Olmo right now, dude. He's one game he's good, one day he forgot how to play football. I don't know what else to say. It's looking like Joe is gonna be putting pressure on Danny, dude. Dude, low key. Jordan. Sometimes he needs to come off the bench for someone. Draw against the smaller teams will be exposure for him and pressure for Danny. You know what? Why I'm so hurt about this game? I'll show you right now. I'll tell you right now. And guys, please like the stream, guys. Please like the stream. Do it for me. Why I hate struggling against these teams that we're supposed to annihilate 5-0. We're supposed to annihilate these teams 5-0. And why I'm so bummed by this is we can't play draw in the second half. If we were winning 3-0, 4-0, we can play draw in the second half for 15, 20 minutes to see what he can do. And we can't rest Pedri, bro. I'm so gutted by the way we played. We can't rest Pedri, and that really pains me to my core. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We need a better number 10. Yeah, we would definitely do. Fermin should join Tottenham. Where's Fermin? He's injured, bro. He's injured. He's supposed to be back in 3 weeks. He's out for 3 weeks. Thank you, Jordan. You clarify that. Yes, Araujo man of the match. Thank you. See, I'm glad you guys agree with that. Let's see. Yes, he did what Rashford couldn't do. Rashford couldn't do. Ronald was my MVP. Yeah. As much as we criticize him, we gotta give him credit. As much as we criticize him, we gotta give him credit. We gotta give him credit, dude. Smash the like, says Richard, and thank you for that donation earlier, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. At this point, I'm just tired. I'm just tired of the stupid highline. Yeah, I mean, I'm not so bothered with the highline today. I think the highline actually did pretty good. But we did give away some chances again. So our defense took a step back today. Last season, Casado is gone. Yeah, I also agree with that. Yeah, I also agree. Rafinha 6. Yeah, I'm giving Rafinha 6 out of 10, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Rafinha. Matrix get Pedri a 5. No, Matrix crazy, bro. Why is Matrix giving Pedri a 5? I mean, look. These guys fell. They can't wait. They can't wait for Pedri to have an okay game so they can bash him because he never has bad games. Even when Pedri is bad, he still gets a 7 automatically, bro. You see how he controlled the tempo in the second half? I wish I was next to him to show him, dude, look, this is how Pedri's playing, dude. You can't say that he's a 5 out of 10. There's no way. Matrix is a Bardril Yar. Why listening to him? Yeah, exactly, dude. Why? Maybe he's a Madrid fan. I have Madrid fans that come on my show. Maybe there's Barça fans that go to his show to see what he's saying. It's okay. I think we have this show at the same time, which is cool. I don't mind, but yeah, it's okay. People bounce from one place to another. It's no big deal. Madridistas qualified performance. Let's see. Rafinha was not that bad, man. Yeah, I know. Actually, yeah, I think he was. I mean, look, when I'm giving him a letter grade, it's in form of expectation. I needed him to show me something where we were suffering down 0-1, and there was no juice, there was no plays. He wasn't really carrying the ball, and dude, I didn't like it, man. I feel like Rafinha missed a couple shots. He should have made. Yeah, exactly. That I totally agree. Our wingers had Eddie Garcia and Martin to play off. Yep. My boy, dude, I'm going to get to the good, the bad now. I really appreciate everyone. Let's see. Rashford loves to see PSG coming. Exactly, dude. Exactly. He played incredible against them, and he will play incredible. Again, give me whoever they want. Give me Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, whatever. We got this. Let's see. It's unfortunate my decoder stopped working 5 minutes into the game. I couldn't watch the game on my TV. So hold on. I think there's another. Let's see. Is that a super chat? Jeva, hey man, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for that donation. I appreciate you so much, man. I heard we're looking for a striker next season. Just promote 17-year-old Oscar Gatsu from the U19. He'll cook. Watch his highlights whenever you're free. So I am going to do that, dude. I'm a little bit of a nerd, so I am gonna take a screenshot of this, and I will be watching him. I'll definitely make sure that I'll watch and look into this player, and let's see what let's see how he is and what he does. And I thank you so much for the donation, brother. Marcus should start on the bench. Madrid against Madrid. As a Man U fan, he'll make a great impact as a sub. Okay, yeah, that's a good option. He most likely will be on the bench. So I'm happy. I'm okay with that. We need Lamine back ASAP, and let's hope that Rafinha isn't injured. See, this is why I'm happy at the end of the day. The silver lining of this game has to be that we didn't lose the game or that we didn't drop any points. Because look, guys, look. The more we keep winning without Lamine Yamal, which is 100% our best player, the better it is, because that means we're not missing him all that much, and that we can be okay with him. And we can play great without him too. So that's good for the team. That's a very good, dude. You see how in the first half we didn't have a difference maker? Lamine Yamal is our difference maker. The only thing that sucks is he's the only one. And Rashford was doing his thing. But when I talk about difference makers, like actually make more things happen on the field. But guys, I have 94 likes, 120 people here. Guys, please like this stream if you haven't. I'm about to leave. I'm going to end the show in like 10 minutes. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly before I go. Don't leave just yet. Wait for me. And then we'll all get out of here very, 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 very soon. But no, I appreciate everyone who is here today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me every post game, man. Thank you. I really enjoy looking at all these chats with me here, man. It's so cool. And look at this, man. And the stream Dave is in the house. The young completely changed the game. Thank you. If you rewind this stream, Dave, if you rewind it, as exactly what I said was how Hansi Flick just changed the game in the second half. It was a beautiful to watch. Pedri was not the same without him. And it was not an indictment on Pedri, by the way. It was more of an indictment on Casado playing a horrific game today. And once Frankie and Pedri started cooking, then you see Oviedo they didn't have the ball. They couldn't do much. And that beautiful pass, that beautiful assist to Lewandowski was a world-class header. And it was just not just because of the assist, but he completely changed the game. And I'm happy that Hansi Flick put him on right away. He didn't wait a second, man. But thank you for stopping by there. Appreciate you, man. Let's see. Barça volume. They struggle against Marseille, a decent team, so I'm not worried at all. We need to be at our best game. Yeah, we definitely need to be at our best game, bro. Like, I cannot stress it enough. Against Real Madrid. See, the thing about Real Madrid, when we're talking in terms of defense, in terms of performance, look, the thing about Real Madrid is they're never going to have a lot of chaos. You see the chaos that Barça had in that first half? Dude, we gave away 3 corner kicks within 10 minutes in this game. We also gave away that goal by very horrible, by the way, on Joan Garcia. We gave away that goal. And not just that, but we were losing in the first half. Real Madrid were hardly ever. The one thing they will do is they will always try to control the game, always try to keep that pressure away from them. And you know what? They have a difference maker up front, and that's how they attack. Because having those difference makers makes a world of a difference when you're struggling against a low block like that. And Barcelona didn't have a juice in the first half, but it was Frankie with so much class in that second half, man. It was just beautiful to watch. Let's see, Joe. End the stream, Dave. Don't put up with disrespect for Madrid penal on chaos. You better stand up for yourself, brother. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, it's all good, man. I think everything is cool now. I'm happy to see that the show is back, man. That Galacticos podcast is being fired. So I'm happy to see that it's coming back, because I mean I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. So I'm sure a lot of people did too. Ronald McDonald couldn't even contain Vini hat trick. Dude, he will this time. Trust me, he will this time. I promise you. Going forward, or back line should be Balde, Christensen, Araujo, Eric, and Kunde. Yeah, I mean that's up to Flick too. Mbappe would send him flying in the stands with no cutback. We'll see. We'll see. Benching Rashford for Rafinha. Come on, homie. Based on performance, Rashford over Rafinha right now. I mean, benching. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like Hansi Flick has to see what he needs to do there. It's a matchup thing more than anything. At the end of the day, it's more like a matchup thing in my opinion, right? Let's see. Madrid difference maker up front is penalty spot. I have to laugh at that. That's very very funny. That's really funny, bro. Let's see. Barça volume. Xavi Madrid isn't unbeatable. No team is playing 3-5-2 formation. Comes at a price, leaving space behind. Atlanta exploited and won against Xavi's team. So Real are capable of dropping points. No, definitely, but so far they have looked effortless. They have been doing it effortless, to be honest. Let's see. Richard says, "End the stream. I'm on your side, bro. I'm the pass the beef with Carnage. You're an objective Real Madrid fan and enjoys good football and good football players. Respect." Let's see. We need to pick up pace. Real Madrid is winning their games and they are not playing well. We can't keep giving the opposition chance to punish us as before we play. So, but this is my problem, guys. Look, we praise Real Madrid for just winning ugly, but we never praise Barça for winning ugly. I think we need to keep the same energy. If we're gonna praise Real Madrid for stacking up wins, then Barcelona is also stacking up wins, and we need to give them praise for that too. So we did very well, but the team underestimated the opponent, and most of our squad was rested, and I'm not worried that in Flick we trust. Yeah. So volume. Last 3 games we played not much of a high line, and we played well. The moment we play with the high line, we struggle. Yes, I think Hansi Flick is trying to bounce off between the two options. I think when it matters most, we'll make the right decision, which is move the high line back a bit at the end of the day. So this is the last chat I will read, and then I'm going to give you to my good, my bad, and the ugly, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. The show is going to be ending, so we'll see. I wish CR7 was in Madrid for Atletico game because he loves scoring against them. But La Liga Mbappe has never played them in their home last season and their home last season. Oh, okay, that's a good point. I didn't know that. He didn't play any of the games last season. So we'll see what they do this season. But guys, look. I'll give you my good, but guys, please like this stream. I'm 1 like away from hitting 100 likes today. That's my main goal for this stream, is to hit 100 likes. So let's get these likes, guys. Look, subscribe to the channel, right? My at the end of September, I want to reach 4,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel and please help me out to reach 100 likes right now before the end. So guys, let me give you my good, my bad, and my ugly. So look, the good I will do in this game, to me, it has to be Araujo. Araujo, it gets blamed all the time for having bad performances, but never gets praised when he plays well. And this game, dude, and I would have said the same thing, by the way, even if he didn't score that last goal. He scored that last goal, and I still would have given him, even if he didn't score that goal, because I thought he was playing good football. He was defending very well. He was tracking back very beautifully. There was a few times where the high line was catching Oviedo offside, and it was Araujo there playing beautiful, and nobody gives him credit when he does it, but when he messes up, everyone points it out. So I'm giving Araujo on my good list. As a whole, I'm giving Hansi Flick on my good list today, and I'll tell you why. Some of the switches that he did in this game were puzzling. I didn't particularly agree with some of the changes, but they worked. So I'm giving him a lot of credit. And also, he rotated players. Unfortunately, we couldn't rest Pedri in this game, and we had to play him. But he rested Frankie, so he rested Koundé as well. So I think this is a perfect rotation week, and I appreciate that he did that. So I'm giving Hansi Flick as well for not waiting for the game to take over and to just keep winding down. Right away, he made the changes he needed. He put in Lewandowski and he put in Frankie De Jong, and I like that he kept Ferran Torres in the game. Of course, Rashford has to be on the good list. As far as my bad, dude, my bad is Joan Garcia. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, man. Joan Garcia, Casado, and Gerard Martin are the three players in this game that totally had a lot to do with our frustrations in the first half. Casado was losing so many balls. Gerard Martin was getting ran through the right side. All the attacks were coming through the right side, and not just that, but when he actually got the ball back, when he actually recovered the ball, he was trying those long crosses like 3 times, and he lost 3 ball possessions into the hands of Real Oviedo. I'm putting him on my bad list. And also Casado, who in the first 20 minutes of that game, he lost 3 possessions in the middle of the field, and 2 of them were counterattacks. What if we would have gotten scored on those chances? What if we would have gotten scored on those chances? That would have been disastrous. So I'm putting him on the bad list as well. So when I got to the ugly, right? The ugly, it has to be Barcelona as a whole. Okay, I guess my ugly should have been Casado, Joan Garcia, and Gerard Martin. Because I feel harsh putting Barcelona on the ugly, because it's not on the ugly because we won the game. So I'm putting Barcelona on the bad, and I'm putting all these 3 players on the ugly. Barcelona is on the bad list as a whole, because we never should have struggled against Oviedo, and in this game we did struggle against Oviedo. And this Oviedo side, they scored 1 goal out of the last 5 matches, and they scored against us. That's pathetic. We cannot allow this side to make a struggle like this. That's pathetic. We cannot. So Barcelona gets, as a whole, the letter grade. I'm giving Barca a 6 out of 10. A 6 out of 10. I could have given them a 7 for coming back and actually winning this game, but we came back and win this game because we're better. We're a better team. But against Atletico, against Villarreal, against Real Madrid, we would lose this game. We would lose this game the way we played. So I'm giving Barca a 6 out of 10 as a whole. So my good has to be what I said, Hansi Flick, the players that came in the second half and changed the game. And my bad is Barca with the 6 out of 10. And my ugly is Gerard Martin, Casado, and Joan Garcia. So before I go, let me just get this. Just get this chats, and I'll get out of here. Good, Frankie, Araujo, and Eric. Bad, Casado, Olmo, Garcia. See, Olmo was on my bad list too. I forgot to put on my ugly list. Olmo. This is why we struggle, man. Olmo at number 10. Casado, Casado in the pivot. Gerard Martin and Joan Garcia. That's 4 out of 11 players, man. That's how you struggle against a bad side. Rate the team as a performance out of 10. I did that. I said 6. 6 out of 10. Ferran did bad as well. Yeah, Ferran was not that bad. He had a lot to do with the first goal, but he didn't have any clear chances. He had a couple chances with just getting blocked and getting blocked. I think it's a push. I don't think it's good or bad today, actually. Barça volume. Madrid gonna lose or drop points sooner or later, just like we did last season, and we're strong last season. But we're not perfect. Same goes for Alonso's team. We'll figure out them. Yeah, so look, they may drop points against Atleti. Atleti gives him a hard time, and it could very well be that game. Volume. Don't forget Olmo. We might be the worst player. It might be the worst player today. He was not the worst player today. No, he wasn't. He gets a lot of bad treatments too, but he wasn't my bad list. I forgot about him. Thank you for reminding. But teams figure out. Okay, I read this one. I want to see Rooney get some minutes at the 10. Yeah, me too. But this is a bad game to do it with. We were struggling in this game, and we cannot do it. So at the end of the day, that's not. We can't do that. This is why I hate it. Right. This is why I hated struggling against Oviedo, because if we would have run through this team in the first half, if that game was 3-0. We bring in draw in the second half. We bring in probably Torrens in the second half. We bring in Mark Bernal in the second half, dude, and Rooney Bargy. All these players can play when we're winning, but not we struggle like this. Please respect Ferran. No, yeah, I think Ferran played better than what people are making it sound to be. How would you line up against PSG? Same way against Madrid. Just my best starting 11 is what I will do. But guys, thank you guys for being with me with another successful post-game show with Victory Shades. I am going to get out of here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this stream. And guys, I got a ton of things to do this afternoon. I will be posting up a video either tonight or tomorrow for my it's gonna be my 6 takeaways of this game are coming up tomorrow morning. And also I am going to be doing a Champions League predictions coming up tomorrow as well. I got a ton of content, man, so you might as well subscribe to this channel right now. Activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos. And guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. And as always, Visca, as my guy Talk FCB will say, Al Barça!